So, when we first heard about the church, at that time it was Destiny Church, um, we were on social media, with actually friends and following David and Morgan on social media. He had posted that they had decided that he's going to take over being pastor at Destiny Church. We really wasn't looking for a church. We was in a very good position where we was at, loved where we was at, but something all of a sudden started placing on our hearts that we needed that we needed to be doing more, because instead of just going to church and just leaving and going home. Then all of a sudden we started running into David or Morgan or both in odd places, not even locally.
Yeah, places we hadn't been in years, places that we just, went to, like Kelly's Kitchen when they moved. That's the first time I'd been there since they'd moved locations, and just running in to pick up wings at the wing place and Walmart. I mean, which you say everybody at Walmart, but just weird times, weird places.
And actually, I was at a conference at Lake Gunnersville, and still ran into them there also. And then it started. I guess the tug started, and so we came up, and I loved it. I mean, just coming in the door, the feel of the church. It's not overwhelming or anything. Everybody greeting you like you knew them. When we started coming here, felt the teachings, and stuff. It was more just life skills and learning how to be a better person and growing, and that was the main focus. Instead of just preaching and going on with the life groups and the other group, everything going on was built to grow you as a person, and I've never been around that at all growing up, anything like that. It's just go to church and go home. But here it's built on building the kingdom and growing in yourself, and where you can go out into the community and bring more to the community that I've never had.
And there was a freedom to it too. You could tell that everybody was worshiping in the way that they felt God was leading them to worship. You see different people, they might shout a praise, they might dance, they might rock back and forth, they might sit silently and cry, which is usually what I do. But everybody felt free to worship God in the way that God was leading them, and that was very important to me.
Yeah. I was approached to serve in the church, and which I knew that tug was there, that I was meant for more than, I'll be coming in and worshiping and that to God, but I was meant to be serving also in the church. So I was approached out of the blue and asked if I would help, and I love the serving, and it feels great, and being active in the church, and then out in the community programs that we've been doing, and going out and serving in the communities, where it was out in Dutton and seeing the people there. I've never been part of the church that has reached out that way to the community as we have since I've been here.
And our daughter, we went from a large children's ministry at our other church, and so she was happy to find a place where she could fit in too. That was really important to us as a family, for her to be able to worship and to feel like she had a part in the church also.
If someone is thinking about a church, or something's tugging them somewhere else, or they're not feeling just where they're supposed to be in their church, now here at Life Chapel, it's very, one, laid back, be yourself, no matter your past. You can come here and just worship. Don't worry about everybody else looking at you, way you dress, or anything like that. Just come. Be yourself, hang out. The men's groups, I've never been part of that, and that has awakened me a lot. to have other people like-minded with you, and learning, or I think I felt alone in the past, but with the life groups here and reaching out to everyone individually in a smaller group, that I've never been a part of a church. It has started hitting me very hard, but I needed that. So, we've been here a year. In the past year, I've done, the way I feel, I've done a lot of growing. Still got a long way to go, but I have people to look at one-on-one and to be able to mentor me a little bit better than the other atmospheres I've been in.
We've kind of been led through different things to help people in ways that we didn't expect. Like when our church pastor asked us to do a fast, and I've never done a fast before, really. And so John was already looking into some information about it. And so we were totally on board with that. And a coworker of mine noticed what I was doing. And then she jumped on board too, and to see, just how things that you do and learn from church, it affects people in the community, even if you're not preaching to them or really like ministering. Just the way you live your life and things that you bring out, the way that you're living your life from things that's happened at church, it's affecting those around you, even if you're not doing it in like a pushy way.